Hi Mariela, Daphne here. Okay, let's have a look at this. So I love your planning, well done. Online communication is more common than face-to-face. Do the advantages outweigh disadvantages? So you planned that really nicely there, brilliant. You may not have time for all these points, but it's important to do the planning, then you can kind of select which ones are best. Recent development, have allowed individuals to live in a more globalised world where international communication may easily be accessed by many. Good. Consequently, companies have adopted a trend towards video conferencing over in-person meetings. Now, many or a large number of, proportion is a good word, because I don't want to repeat many, but remember it's not all of them, so we have to kind of acknowledge that, have adopted a trend. Good. This essay will argue with careful here, really careful here, because this is what I call an empty sentence. You're not giving me any, you're not introducing any of your lovely points here, and you need to. Both the advantages, including accessibility, and disadvantages, such as internet reliability or whatever. You don't want to put much here, but you really, really do want to put something. And I'm going to put that in kind of pink, actually, because it's very important that every sentence gets you marks. When you go, we'll argue advantages and disadvantages, that's not going to give you any marks because you're not really giving me anything special. So it's as simple as that. Start to introduce your essay. Since the advent of the internet, video conferencing applications such as Zoom or Skype, capital letters, and electronic device virtual meetings are now a possibility. Okay, I don't need to repeat that because you had that in the beginning. And now, more than a possibility, I would say have now become ubiquitous. I don't really like that word, but it is quite a good word. It means like they're all over the place. The advantages behind this are twofold. Firstly, it's given workers the opportunity to achieve a balance between, since it allows them to work from home. Okay, work easily and efficiently. So get in some extra vocab here. From home, 2 nice adverbs to go with the word work. Secondly, holding online meetings reduces companies' expenditures. Absolutely. Well, I don't really care about refreshments, but I do care about travel expenses. Absolutely. Fair enough for refreshments, okay. But I would start here with travel expenses. I think it's more meaningful. And then maybe refreshments as your third thing. But exactly. Pandemic travel rules were implemented worldwide. And video conferencing, the popularity of. Change that round. Oh, no, you have got to change it around. The popularity of video conferencing increased accordingly. You could say increased accordingly, like increased. So make the connection between those 2 points. Oh, no, don't, because you've got according coming up. Sorry. Increased. Or subsequently increased. Or increased as a consequence. I think you could do something there. Maybe as a consequence. According to research. Now, not a research, watch out. A study or just research. Companies' travel expenditure. So don't have the same word, expenditure. Oh, you haven't? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was going to say spent. Okay. Decreased by 40%. Therefore, this working modality has greatly benefited. Either greatly benefits, both. Greatly benefits both, no comma, companies and employees. Good, very nice. Sorry, my mistake in reading, but you're good there. It is unquestionable. Nice, good, strong here. I like those starts. Online communication has its drawbacks due to inaccessibility and low cost, which is but sometimes due to its accessibility and low cost, which is an advantage, but may also be a disadvantage. Okay, this is very important. So it's sometimes, so that's not all the time, and then which is an advantage, but here's the contrast, may also be a disadvantage as, very important, these little ones, otherwise it doesn't quite work, as workers might be forced to attend several meetings in one day, each one lasting up to 3 hours, causing a direct impact on their productivity. Yes, really annoying. A recent study, for example, shows 35% of employees complained of something, spending 3 to 5 hours daily in meetings. However, no achievement. Okay, spending, rather than 3 to 5 hours, put numerous hours, because you don't need to have the numbers again. So with numerous hours, you don't even need daily. I just go numerous hours in meetings with no meaningful results. Yeah, just as simple as that. Okay. Additionally, upper management employees. Okay. We don't say upper management. We talk about management level. Just management level employees. Frequently spend. So these little words are important. Frequently spend 50% of their time in meetings, reducing their productivity by 20%. Okay. It's very small things in your writing, but they are very important things. They might not look important, but they are really important. And they're the kind of things that's going to give you more and more of these error-free sentences, which is what we're after, as well as this great grammar. Despite virtual meetings having drawbacks, despite and then having, the advantages exceed disadvantages. Deficiencies must be acknowledged. Yeah, really nice. Very, very good. That's a super essay. Well done. Good work. So, task 1 you're not feeling so comfortable with. Okay, let's just go through the task 1. Oh, that's very short. Okay, you need to get to 150 words. Okay. You need to, so when you look at it, okay, you need to be looking at obviously the time period, you need to be looking at the subjects, you need to be looking at anything exceptional, looking at what you could contrast, that sort of thing. Topics according to their acceptance, not really acceptance, is their preference by German students. Okay, overall it can be seen that capital letter had the highest popularity, good, while history, capital letter, was the most popular among science subjects. Okay, technically history isn't a science, it's a humanity, so be careful. But you could go history was the most popular among academic subjects, because we could say PE is not academic, PE is sport subjects. We could do it that way, because I like the information you're giving. In contrast, so not additionally here, but in contrast, IT was the least liked by students. Good. Okay. For non-science subjects, PE capital reached 22.9%. 6 times that of it. Now, I would save this. That I love, but I'm just going to put it later. Okay? So what I want you to think about is grouping. So what we're going to do first is group the 4 most popular ones. So P, okay, closely followed by history. Yeah. You don't really want to repeat this, which was the most popular, because you've said this, which was registered as the most popular for, what's history? 22.4% of students in the survey. So I'm adding in words, but I'm adding in hopefully quite relevant words. Okay, so then I could have a full stop here. So here, so I wouldn't have that. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute. This is followed by yes, good. Okay, now, okay, these 4 topic subjects or subjects accounted for almost 80%, or I meant by slightly over percent actually, of all student votes or preferences in the given year. So I've kind of successfully, I hope, dealt with those 4 top subjects. Now my next group is going to be the smaller subjects. In contrast, okay, biology reached, so let's mix it round. German students stated that, or stated or recorded, maybe recorded, or registered enjoyment, okay, of only 7.4 in biology, okay, which was approximately 0.7. Okay, you've got that, well done. More than geography, so you've got that. That's absolutely fantastic, well done. So and I like that. Amir, so you're great there. Capital letters for all the names of the subjects. Then geography, these 2 amounted to about 15%, isn't it? 15%, which was IT. Almost 4 times higher than votes for IT. Okay, and then your bit IT, then you go back up to the beginning, 6 times that of history was 6 times more popular, or IT was 6 times less popular than. Okay, less popular than, there's my structure. History at the beginning. Okay, so you've sort of gone round in a circle and back up to the top, if you see what I mean. If you think of it as grouping and contrasting, I think that really helps. And then hopefully we're up to our word count roughly. 163, so that's fine. Okay, so hopefully, hope that helps. Okay, well done.